Right, to see people.
It's just terrible. It's like cabin fever, you know. Hibernating in the house. Today was the first day I went out, you know, to get some groceries.
Yes, like once a week.
Wednesday was terrible.
Oh.
And school was on. I don't understand those crazy virtual
But then
districts.
the other day it was off and there was
Yes.
it was nice. And
Yes,
it was nice.
yes, honey.
Oh, it was
Yes.
nice.
And Wednesday, everybody was waiting for the bus. It was majorly late. And so, no. I'm glad I took Karen in the car. At least we waited in the car.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Yeah.
A lot of parents complained about Wednesday. No email, no notes, no nothing. Parents were saying, is it off? Is it late? Is it 2-hour delay? Is it
I should have been. I thought it was going.
I think Henry can pass good. Look,
Yes.
yes.
Yeah.
But which? What if another day? I
And
mean,
then-
they missed enough there, so take it out. So the weather's better. Take it out in the day.
Yes. Yeah.
And the summer is long enough anyway.
Right. Right.
I know. Oh wow, it's so cold. Do we have like short service today or something?
It's kid
Do we
friendly.
have the kids stuff?
Yes.
And which books is them? Regular books?
Well, whatever the service leader wants to use.
The shortest. So which one shall he use? He probably doesn't know. He usually does the 7:30 one. I don't know why they put him at the 5:30.
So let me show you this. I found
These the
syllabus that so can pick and choose.
Oh, that's a good one. And he can just get tell page this, page this.
Yeah.
That's very good. That's perfect.
And don't have to do everything, but
Oh, it doesn't have to do anything?
well, it doesn't have to do everything, but
Like
but,
maybe just the one in the star?
well,
The shortest one. I have such a headache. I know. He usually does the 7:30. I don't know. Are you sure it's yours today? I mean,
depending on how many kids show up, and if the kids involved.
probably not too many kids. Is
Wait,
are the
wait,
kids
hold.
Well,
coming?
we're here.
Are the kids coming?
It said they
They're
were.
expecting to come.
I don't blame them.
They're here.
Oh,
They're here. Some kids.
wow.
Karen coming?
Yes, with her mom. And she has another friend staying with her, so she's coming
Oh.
too. Egypt. Yeah.
That's near me.
Where did we go? I thought we came in together. Oh, I was going to see what happened to you. Hey, what is that? I didn't know with you. You have the thing,
Oh, the yard side?
the guideline, which, what can you do, what you can't. También, go according to this one, when you saw Aquafel. Do this, que el padre, tu papa, this one, the shortest one.
No, she should be here any moments.
No, the books, you have the book?
I have the book.
Hi Leslie, how are you?
Hi, Leslie.
Hello. How are you? But at least the parking looks pretty good, better than our parking at the complex. It's horrible. It would be better. There's all that back. Oh, I know. I don't know if you see the end of it.
I think so.
They said all next week will be.
No, it's Wednesday. Tuesday or Wednesday, yeah, let's.
On my phone, I saw Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. It changes all the time.
Becky, are you ready for the Yedid Nefesh?
Which page is it?
252.
Oh, Papa pulled the whole thing, just the first.
Yeah, the first one, right.
No, 252. Jenny. Oh, here, yeah. Yeah, Karen and Sophie. Hi, Sophie.
This is Sophie, everyone.
How are you, darling?
Everyone doesn't
Sit down.
Yeah, we don't find the photo.
No, but what the figure is Take your coat off. You call Aladdin, Karen. Karen, Karen, come over here, Karen. Just be here for a few minutes and then you can go. Oh, that's your baby. You? No, that's Hashem.
I'm gonna be inside.
Her name is Sunny. What's it by the name?
Get a book, Jen.
What?
Get
Oh,
a
there's
book.
one here.
And we saw on page 252.
It's this one, right?
Yeah. We may have minyan tonight.
Oh, we do?
I think we do. Dan, do we have minyan tonight?
We don't know.
Okay.
Wait.
Yes. Okay.
Jala Yarsa name?
I'm not sure. Dan, is this the yard site?
That's Bishop Barros.
Oh, Mishabera. Okay.
So we do Bishop Barros on Saturday, not Friday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wednesday Yarsa.
So the art sites are in the email from Jerry.
Oh.
So when
I can get it on my phone and give it to him. Do you want that?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, then later, let's know.
Okay. All right. Good evening, everybody. Good Shabbos, everybody. We have our Friday night service. We'll start on page 252 of the Siddur Sim Shalom, this one right here, on page 252 with the Yedid Nefesh. So please join us.
Yedid nefesh avarachaman, Yedid nefesh avarachaman, meshoch avdecha, eretz onecha, yarutz avdecha, כמו אייל ישתחווה. Come on, Becky. לא ידעו אותך Okay, after this introduction for Yedid Nefesh, we will continue responsively on page 255 with Psalm 95 responsively. Sing a new song to the Lord. Renew yourselves, all people on earth.
Sing to the Lord, praise him, for his daily help, proclaim him, his glory, and wonders to all the world.
Revere the Lord beyond all that is worshipped.
All of the gods are nothingness, but the Lord created the heavens.
Majesty and might accompany him. Splendor and strength adorn his sanctuary.
Acknowledge the Lord, all families and nations. Acknowledge his majestic power. Acknowledge his glory and bring him tribute.
Continue.
Worship the Lord in sacred splendor. Let the earth tremble in his presence.
Declare to the world, the Lord is king. He has steadied the world. He stands firm. He judges the nations impartially.
Let the heavens rejoice. Let the earth be glad. Let the sea and all it contains roar in praise.
Let field and forest sing for joy. The Lord comes to rule the earth.
To rule the world justly, the nations with his faithfulness.
Okay. So please join me in the Hebrew on page 256 for Yismechu. Yismechu Hashamayim. Yismechu Hashamayim. Yismechu Hashamayim. V'tagel haaretz. Iramayam. Iramayam. Iramayam lo. Iramayam. Yehiramayam. Yehiramayam lo. We'll continue on page 259 with Psalm 98 responsively.
The Lord is king, enthroned on high. The earth quivers, nations tremble.
Yes, I'm holy.
Our king loves lawful order, maintaining justice and equity among the people of Jacob.
Worship the Lord our God. Exalt him, he's holy.
Lord, you answered Moses, Aaron, and Samuel when they called upon you.
They obeyed your decrees. You spoke to them in a pillar of cloud.
You were forgiving and answering them, though you rebuked them for their offenses.
Extol the Lord God from Jerusalem. The Lord our God is holy.
Okay.
Doesn't
On page 259. Let's see. Okay, we have the. Let's continue with the Kol Adonai. On page 260, Mizmor LeDavid. Please join. Avul Adonai bnelim, Avul Adonai kevod shemos, Avul Adonai kevod shemo,
השתחוו לאדוני בהדרת קודש. כל אדוני אל המים, אל הכבוד ירים, אדוני אל המים רבים. כל אדוני בכוח, כל אדוני בהרה, כל אדוני שובר ארזים, וישבר אדוני את ארזי לבנון, ויחכידם כמו עגל לבנון וסריון כמו בן רמים. כל אדוני חוצב להבות אש, כל אדוני יכיל מדבר, יכיל אדוני מדבר קדש. כל אדוני חולל איילות, ויחשוף יערות, ובהיכלו כולו אומר כבוד. אדוני למבול ישב, וישב אדוני מלך לעולם. אדוני עוז לעמו ייתן, אדוני יברך את עמו בשלום. We now continue the service on page 262 with the Lecha Dodi. Lecha Dodi לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. Lecha Dodi לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. שמור וזכור בדיבור אחד, השמיענו אל המיוחד. אדוני אחד ושמו אחד, לשם ותפארת ולתהילה. lecha dodi לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לקראת שבת לכו ונלכה, כי מקור הברכה, מראש מקדם נסוכה, סוף מעשה במחשבה תחילה. lecha dodi לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. Please rise, we'll continue on 264, the last verse. בואי ושלום עטרת בלם, גם בשמחה ובצלה, תוך אמונה עם סגולה. בואי חלה, lecha dodi לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. And we'll conclude these welcome of the Shabbos with the Tzaddik Tamar on page 266 at the bottom. Tzaddik Tamar yifrach, keres balvanon yizke, shetulim בבית אדוני בחצרות לא יפריחו, עוד ינובו בשיבה, דשנים ורננים להגיד כי ישר אדוני צורי ולא עברת בו. We now continue on page 279. Would you please rise for the Baruch Hu? Baruch Hu Adonai Yamvorach. Baruch Adonai Yamvorach leolam vaed. And we'll continue with the reading of the Shema on page 284. Jenny?
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Baruch Shem kivod malchuto le'olam. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודך. והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבבך. ושננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ולכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך. קשרתם לאות על ידיך והיו רטות עפות בעיניך. וכתבת על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך. We continue silently until page 290. Where we conclude with the Mi Kamocha. Mi Chamocha Berim Adonai, Mi Chamocha Nedar Bakodesh, Noatei Lo Osefere. מלכותך ובניך בוקעים לפני משה, זה לי ענו ואמרו אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. ונאמר כי פדה אדוני את יעקב וגאלו מיד חזק ממנו. ברוך אתה אדוני God Israel. We now continue with the Veshamaru on page 294. In Hebrew, please join us. Veshamru b'nei Israel et ha-Shabbat, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. בני ראובן בני ישראל, בני ראובן בני ישראל, אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. כי ששת ימים, כי ששת ימים, כי ששת ימים, כי ששת ימים, עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. וביום השביעי, וביום השביעי, וביום השביעי, וביום השביעי, שבת ויהי נפש, שבת ויהי נפש. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. Please rise for the Chatzi Kaddish on page 294. יתגדל ויתגדל שמי רבה. בעלמד יברך חירותה וימליך מלכותה. לך יכון ומכון וחית לכל בית ישראל בגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו אמן. יש שמי רבה ומברך לעלם ועלמנו נהיה. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהלל ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי קודשה בריחו לעילה מן כל בחטא ושירתה שבחטא ונחמתה דמירן בעלמה ואמרו אמן.
Amen.
We'll continue with the Amida on page 296 that we're going to read silently until page 302.
Oh, right.
We go to the Vayachulu, and you read it in Hebrew, and then I pick up in...
Okay.
No, you read it in English. and I
In
pick
Hebrew.
up in-
What page is it on?
314. We'll continue on page 314 with the Vayachulu. This text is from the Torah. So Jenny is going to lead us in English, and then we'll pick up in Hebrew.
The heavens and the earth and all they contain were completed. On the seventh day God finished the work which he had been doing. He ceased on the seventh day from all the work which he had done. Then God blessed the seventh day and called it holy, because on it he ceased from all his work of creation.
ויחולו השמיים והארץ וכל צבאם, ויחל אלוהים ביום השביעי מלאכתו אשר עשה, וישבות ביום השביעי מכל מלאכתו אשר עשה, ויברך אלוהים את יום השביעי, ויקדש אותו, כי בו שבת מכל מלאכתו אשר בא אלוהים לעשות. Okay, we'll conclude now with the Amida, with the Kaddish Shalem, the full Kaddish on page 316. Please rise. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה. ועלמד יברך חירותי וימליך מלכותי. וחייכון ומכון וחד יכול בית ישראל בעגלה ובזמן קריב ויאמרו אמן. יהיה שמי רבה מבורך לעלם ועלמן עלמיה. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ותרומם יתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי לקודשה ביריחו. לעילה מן כל בחטא ושורתה שבחטא ונחמתה דמירן בעלמה ואמרו אמן. תתקבל צלון ובטוהון דכל ישראל כלם אבוהון די ושמיה ואמרו אמן. יש למרבה מן שמיה וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום ברומיו ויעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. We now go to page 320, and would you please rise, because we're going to say together in Hebrew the Aleinu.
Is this where we call the kids up? Or, oh, would all the kids like to come up for the kids service,
okay.
please?
Always.
Join us for the Eleni. Yeah.
Is that the time?
It's always the question whether kids should come up. It's
Join
always
up us for the Eleni. I know this is the kids service. So.
Okay, come on.
yes.
Yeah.
More than you better.
Oh, over here, okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Come on over
Let's
here.
heal you.
You have to face the ark, though. You know what to do. When the bow, right?
Yes.
Open the arm.
Oh, open you.
Oh, you don't need.
No, no. You
No?
On Friday night we don't. That's what I was like.
All right, ready?
It's up to you, though.
Oh, that's all. Nobody else.
Okay, ready?
And then we're downstairs.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצא ראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי ארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות אדמה, שלא שמו חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל העולם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא, שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוסד הארץ, ומשה יקרו בשמיים ממעל, ושכינת זו ושכינת זו בגבי מרומים, הוא אלוהינו אינו, עמק מלכנו אפס זולתו, כך כתוב בתורתו, וידעת היום וידעת היום, וישבות אל לבבך, כי אדוני הוא אלוהים, בשמיים ממעל, ועל הארץ ועל הארץ, מתחת אינו ואינו. We continue silently until the bottom of page 322. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד ושמו אחד. Okay, thank you. You can go back.
I can get my phone. Or?
No, yeah, I asked Leslie.
Okay.
Yeah, Leslie.
Oh.
We now continue on page 324 with the Monus Kaddish, and we have the yard site for today.
This is the year morning.
Okay, so it will be for Sid Lanter, Simon Mass, Gertrude Glassen, Melvin Firestone, Paula Garland, Mary Fisher, Hilda Roden, and Marvin Korn.
And for this week's Parsha.
And for the Parshat Vayakel, that is going to be read tomorrow. So we have Yudis Perlman, Samuel Elkins, Kay Belgard, Martha Barron, mother of Sarah Barron, Benjamin, Margulis, Minnie Polinsky, Philip Krumnik, Wolf Moshe Galis, and Michael Leon DeLay, a grandson of Phoebe DeLay. If there is anybody else, do we have any other names? I will, okay, so for the mourners, or those who are mourning, would you please rise, and I'm going to say the Kaddish Shalem on page 324. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, ועלמא תברך חירותי וימליך מלכותי, וחייכון וימיכון ובחיי כל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב וימורמים. יש למי רבה, יתברך וישתבח, ויתפאר, ויתרומם, ויתנשא, ויתהדר, ויתעלה, ויתהלל, שמי קודש בריחו, מכל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דמירם בעלמה ואמור אמן. יש למרבה מן שמיה, וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. So I would like to say a short Dvar Torah for this week, and the parsha for this week is Vayakel. It is taken from the book of Exodus, chapter 35, and the Haftorah, is from Kings, chapter 12. The parsha is a kind of a continuation of what we saw in the weeks before, and it has to do with the construction of the tabernacle, and Moses addresses the entire nation of Israel and charges them with the privilege to build the tabernacle. So it's a repetition of the previous parashot that we had on Truma, Tetzaveh, and Kitisa. And the purpose is the worthiness to have the temple built and God to reside in the midst of the temple. But if Israel is unfaithful, the temple is out of its holiness, and then the destruction and exile will result of the people of Israel. So we have the stick and the carrot here in this parasha. They are not supposed to kindle fire except for cooking and baking necessities, and Jews would contribute to the building and to the embellishment of the tabernacle. The vessels of the tabernacle, symbols of the innermost of human ideals. We have the ark, we have the table, and we have the menorah. So the ark contains God's teaching, the Torah. The table reflects man's struggle to sustain physical ability. And finally, the menorah is man's obligation to spread the light of the Torah. And to this day, the symbol of the people of Israel and the state of Israel is the menorah. We also learn the use of the laver or the kior in the tabernacle courtyard for the Kohanim to wash their hands and feet before services. That's pretty much the essence of this parasha of Vayakel, and the Haftorah tries to establish a parallel between the Torah and the teaching of the kings. It has to do with the tale of Solomon's construction of the first temple and the contribution of material from artisans and the people, more numerous and luxurious. Three parts are mentioned in this Haftorah. The sea, the Yam, was larger than the laver, and there were two huge pillars at the entrance of the temple. The first one was called the Yachin, and the second one on the left was called Boaz. And that's pretty much the clear reference to the tabernacle and the structure itself and all the ancillary buildings and columns of the temple. So, in a nutshell, as I said, it's a clear continuation of the previous parashas of Truma, Tetzaveh, and Kitisa, and with the clear message for the people of Israel to be faithful to God and observe all the teaching, all the laws in this context, based on the structure that was built, and to be the guarantor of that structure, never to betray it. If it is betrayed, then the people of Israel, it is in the Haftorah itself. It would result in the end of the holiness of the temple and the destruction and the exile of the people of Israel. So it's very clear that the Kohanim and the rest of the people of Israel knew the importance of that of the tabernacle and its building and the structure itself. Any questions, comments about this parsha?
Oh, actually, I did.
Sure.
Have a comment. There's also where God, by name, names out Bezel, who is descended from her, who was killed, defending Moses and wasn't it the tablets when they were coming down, or it was like the golden calf? Like,
he was against the golden calf.
He was against the golden calf. And
yes,
so he was killed by the Israelis. And so this is like his legacy has been passed on to his grandson.
But he was killed in defending.
He was he was killed by the Israelites.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. He gets objecting to the golden calf.
Defending the golden calf.
Yeah. No,
not defending the golden calf.
He was the one that stood up against Aaron and all of the people and said, no, we're not going to do this. This is sacrilegious. And so he was killed because of that.
Mm-hmm.
And
Right.
so his grandson has been singled out specifically by God and endowed with artistic gifts to build to pound out the gold and the copper and the silver to make the adornments, because it's such a special
Are you referring to Bezalel?
Yes.
Yeah, Bezalel, of course. He was from the tribe of Dan, and he was the artistic expert, so to speak. And yes, I appreciate the comment. And even today, if you go to Israel, if you go to Jerusalem, one of the best art schools that you find is the school of Bezalel. So it is not uncommon.
That, but you beat me to that.
Yeah, right. Okay, very good. Thank you for a very good comment. I just would like to say that the sequence of the golden calf was probably the most significant and dramatic in the history of the Jewish people, and it is an extreme. It is the worst possible sin that was committed by all those that were really believing that they should go back to idolatry and so on. And it is good that it's in the Torah. It is a clear lesson to the people of Israel to stay away from all the idolatry and from this great sin that happened. And the comment is very well taken. Thank you. Any other thought, comments?
Are there announcements?
Or any other announcements?
No, thank you everyone for coming. Just really quickly, regular services tomorrow. Aaron's going to lead. Yes, if nobody has been here when Aaron's led service, I think he has a really beautiful voice.
Yes.
So he does an amazing job.
Excellent.
And then in 2
Yes.
weeks we have the Girl Scout Shabbat on
Next
Friday.
week?
On the 15th, so 2 weeks.
Oh, the fifth.
And then that Sunday is the gentleman from Camp Solomon Schechter. And yes, and then I was going to talk to you, but we're going to do an adult, and we'd love to have the school kids involved. We're going to do kind of like a Purim themed Jews and Brews, but family edition, and play. There's going to be some games that I have that are very family friendly. The 17th. So it's the average day, so it's kind of like
Yeah.
2 weeks.
Oh,
So 2 weeks. So 2 weeks.
Perfect.
Yeah, in the synagogue?
Yeah, at the synagogue. Yeah.
Perfect time.
So any questions? And you and I will talk. All right, that's it. Thank you. Maurice.
Okay.
It's beautiful today.
Thank you, Leslie. We appreciate the announcement. So everything is pretty much according to the schedule, no,
Everything's according
no
to-
cancellation? Okay.
We're not expecting, no, unless.
Karen, you're gonna come up for the Adon Olam.
That's, yeah, unless there's more snow.
All right, before we start the Adon Olam, we're going to conclude with the Yigdal,
Yep.
and then we
I
go
can lead
to
it.
the Adon
I'll lead
Olam.
it.
So Jenny, page 326, the Adon Olam, would you please sit down?
Yigdal, oh, is it, wait, Yigdal.
Yigdal.
יגדל לו ימחד
אלוהים
וישתבח נמצא ואל מלא מציאותו אחד בן יחיד ויכולתו עולם וגם אין סוף לאחדותו אין לו דמות הגוף ואין לו גוף
לא
נערוך
אליו קדושתו
קדושתו קדמון לכל דבר אשר נברא ראשון ואין ראשית לראשיתו הינו אדון עולם וכל נוצר יורה גדולתו מלכותו
שפע נבואתו נתן אוהל אנשי סגולתו ותפארתו לא קם בישראל כמו שעוד נביא ומביט את תמולתו תורת אמת נתן להמוהל
על יד נביאו נאמן ביתו לא יכל לפעל ולא ימיר דתו לעולמים לזולתו צופה ויודע סתרנו מביט לסוף דבר וקדמתו גומר איש חסד כמפעלו נותן לרשע רע כרישתו ישלח לקץ ימין משיחנו לפדות מחכה קץ ישועתו מתים יחייל מרוב חסדו ברוך אדוני עד שם תהילתו מתים יחייל ברוב חסדו ברוך אדוני עד שם תהילתו.
And we're going to conclude this service with the Adon Olam. So
all the children, please
all
come
the
up.
children, please come to the Bima. And the Adon Olam is found on page.
And we're going to do the
6.
Adon Olam Asher Malach V'terem Kol Yetzir Nivra Ding Dong Liek Nasa V'chetzo Kol.
514, okay?
All right.
Ready?
Yeah.
Go. Adon
What page is it on? 514.
Adon Olam Asher.
We're actually going to do a different melody. Adon Olam Asher Malach V'terem Kol Yetzir Nivra Ding Dong Liek Nasa
בחפצו כל אזי מלך שמו נקרא אדון
עולם
אחרי ככלות הכל לבדו ימנו אדון עולם והוא היה והוא עובד והוא יהיה בתפארה אדון עולם
אשר מלך
בטרם כל
יציר נברא דינג דונג להתנסה
בחפצו כל אזי מלך שמו נקרא אדון
עולם
והוא אחד ואין שני והמשילו להכביר אדון
עולם
בלי ראשית בלי תכלית ולא העוז והמשרה אדון
עולם אשר מלך בטרם כל יציר נברא דינג דונג להתנסה
בחפצו כל אזי מלך שמו נקרא אדון
עולם
והוא אלי וחי גואלי
לצור חבלי
לצרה אדון והוא ניסי ומנוס לי
Adon olam, Asher malach, b'terem kol Yitzir Dibra, Yet nasa,
בחפצו כל, אזי מלך שמו נקרא אדון, בידו תפקיד הרוחי, אדון עולם, ועם רוחי גבייתי, אדוני לי ולא ירא אדון עולם, אשר
מלך,
בטרם
כל, יציר נברא, דינג דונג ליאת נשא,
בחפצו כל, אזי מלך שמו נקרא אדון. Good job, thank you. And good Shabbos. Shabbat Shalom to everybody.
Shabbat Shalom, thank
We
you
have
all for
kiddush
coming.
downstairs or something? Okay.
Thank you, Naomi, for bringing the
Thank you. Jenny, we should call.
Thank you. Yasher koach to you, Zach.
Just so remember when you
Koach
read,
to you.
really fast. And that's the
So I was going to
אסור בלי נעליים לעלות. למה באת בלי נעליים? שבת
Shabbat Shalom, Yasser Tova. Good job.
Thank you.
I came specifically to see you.
Oh, thank you.
I always glad when you come here because of the usual.
I enjoyed your comment.
yeah, I really love them.
I've been out there.
Very talented.
No.
Very talented. And as I told you, until this day,
I know, I put my
our school.
Jen, are you going to be here Sunday? Karen?
Here in Sunday school? Yes.
Can you come stand?
Wow, yeah. Sure. Awesome.
So that would be
Oh,
great.
okay.
Kids can get
Sure.
dressed.
Yeah, we're going to do like adults.
Oh.
One or two or
Good job, good job.
No, right now she's going to come over. And that guy will be playing. Somebody's playing.
It's interesting that
Well, there's the
Truma
instructor guy.
Right.
Is the here at Sunday school.
designed for engineers. Technical people who just get down to build that stuff.
I would love to.
Did you have a chance to watch?
I know. I mean, I heard from.
I started watching. Yeah.
You found it.
Yeah, I found it.
We have situations like this, and people just gotta,
It is a
people that hope,
it's a long series, but it's.
I did find it. That was, you told me about that a while ago.
Yeah.
Which is sort of the way my street looks. I mean, when I shovel my driveway, I shovel 10 feet into the street now.
it was a lot of work.